Welcome back. A dose of science news now. The U.S. Department of Energy and the Israeli Ministry of Energy, they've teamed up for an important joint science project for renewable energy. Everything from wind and solar power to alternative fuels to eco-friendly manufacturing technology. With me in studio is Eitan Yudilevich. Eitan is the executive director of the Israel-U.S. Binational Industrial Research and Development Foundation, for short, the BIRD Foundation. Thanks for being with us. Tell us about the call for proposals. What kind of companies are involved in this, the projects they're working for, and really how much grant money they can get from these governments?
Of course. So the BIRD Foundation has been in place for 40 years. This program was established in 2009, and this is the 10th call for proposal. So we've been doing this for 10 years. Companies from Israel and the US have to think together. So they have to bring innovative projects in the areas of energy in general, renewable energy, energy efficiency. And the idea is that they submit a proposal and they compete for funding, but it's more than funding. The idea is that we help them to get together. We also provide some matchmaking help in order for companies to find each other. At the end of the day, if they win a grant, they can get up to $1 million per project.
That's a significant amount of money, $1 million. Does this go towards research? Does it go to prototypes, and then the governments will determine if they want to invest more?
So the idea is that at the end of the project, they should have a commercial or very close to commercial product. So actually we fund demonstrations. We also fund the final leg of the development, but very much demonstrations, even pilots. So it's more advanced R&D than basic R&D.
Eitan, can you give me an example of some of the successful projects in the past and really how they're working and helping in Israel and in America? What kind of projects are we talking about?
So, for example, we funded a project between a company called Panoramic Power that developed a very small device to monitor energy consumption, and they also do big data analysis. They teamed with a U.S. company to complete the development, and actually they were very successful. They even were acquired by another U.S. company. That's one nice example. We also funded a project between a company called Gencell in Israel and Innovative Machines in the U.S. to develop fuel cells. Also a very successful project.
Here in Israel, I mean, yes, we're dealing with a years-long drought. Water conservation is key. The population is exploding. Talking about renewable energy, some say in just a few years, this will be a life or death decision to be able to have better products. Is this significant here?
Very significant, because we also fund projects in what is called water energy nexus. So if anyone comes with a technology that reduces energy to process, for example, wastewater, or even
which is huge here in Israel, because most wastewater is recycled here in Israel,
absolutely,
unlike
absolutely.
elsewhere.
So to reduce, there are many Israeli companies that have proposed this type of technologies to reduce energy consumption in wastewater treatment, and we have projects on that also. Water energy nexus, a very important subject.
I can imagine water energy being very important. Tell me quickly, the call for proposals. You're examining different companies, different projects from around the world. When do you make your decision where to move forward?
So the deadline to submit is in July, and the final decisions are in October. And these are the projects go through an evaluation process. So all companies, small companies, large companies, and even universities, because we can fund a project between a university, a research institution, and a company. So, for example, we have a project that was with Ben-Gurion University, with a small company from Phoenix, Arizona, and that also a very successful project.
All right. Eitan, thank you so much for being with us. To find out more about BIRD online, thank you so much for breaking down this important project here. The call for proposals still underway.
Thank you for having me.